What's going on, guys? Jonathan Burr here with another edition of Road to the Platform. Today we're discussing a little bit of training advice about auxiliary movements. Now, as you all well know, auxiliary movements are going to be movements that are typically done after our main movement of the day. For me personally, is bench, squat, deadlift. For the squat, and for both myself and the guys I train online, I typically like to use a variation of the stance of what we do as a regular squat. So if you're typically a shoulder width apart squatter, most days we'll do either a wide squat or a narrow squat with focus on either A, the groin, or B, the hamstrings. Typically we ditch the belt, really try to focus on developing the core in those areas. On the bench, typically we advocate a lot of close grip bench press, whether it be with boards or without. If we're using the board, typically we're in a low rep range, 5 or less. Without the board, typically we'll work from 8 to 12 reps, really trying to force blood in there, really trying to develop that tricep and letting it grow. Now, as far as the deadlift goes, we deadlift with variations depending on where our weak points are. Sometimes we deadlift from a deficit. Sometimes we'll use a snatch grip deadlift. Sometimes we'll use a high pin deadlift rack pull. It all depends on where your weak points are, which all falls back to knowing where you're making gains at and where you're not making gains at. The overall idea of your auxiliary lift needs to be this: I need to take my weak points in my main movement and strengthen them by using these auxiliary lifts. At times you will find a need to do some direct muscle group work, whether it's, direct tricep work or, direct hamstring work. Examples of that would be like hamstring curls or tricep pushdowns, or whatever it may be. But I really encourage you for your auxiliary movement to be some form variation of your main movement. This will really allow you to focus in and develop some strength in those weak points in those areas. So until next time, keep training.